What's up, guys? It is dark early here in Texas, and I wanted to shoot a video of this gem that I picked up last night. Had to drive. It was a schlep. I actually made the mistake of leaving at like 5 o'clock in the evening and ran into huge traffic. Had to go about an hour and a half. But great bike, great guy. Let's take 2003 Kawasaki Concours. If you've been following me, you know that I've had many of these. I think this is probably getting close to my 10th one. But this one was a gem. Being a sport touring bike, they usually have a ton of miles on it. This one only has 19,000 miles on it. But what I really like about this bike is how they did the handlebar conversion. Normally these have kind of a clip-on right here, but this is a really neat, the way you sit on it is really neat. So it's going to need a lot of stuff, but a lot of little stuff. The mirror is broken. I'm pretty sure I'll just be able to Viagra. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to fix just the linkage. My good friend Jeff B. Weld will help me out on that. JB Weld. I know on these bikes never to start them if they've been sitting a long time, because they've been known to have a suspect fuel tap that'll flood the cylinders. So if you start it without knowing what's going on in there, you could bend a rod, which is not a good thing. It's going to need the carbs done, and it's going to need the fuel. The fuel tank is locked up, the cap. But I think what I can do is take the tank off. The tank's got fuel in it, and then just kind of rotate the tank over, have fuel run up into here and kind of lube it. I know what's the problem. There's two little ears that pop out, and I know those are frozen up, so I'm going to try that. Worst case, you can actually drill a hole right about here and release it, and then you just put a plug back on it. But we'll see what happens with that. So, and then just all the usual stuff. I'm going to take off the pair system, adjust the valves, go through all the fluids, clean it up. But by its bones, I mean, this is a really, really straight bike. I had one like this. There was a little lower mileage, little cleaner, but not by much. I mean, this is a really, really straight machine. And if you don't know these bikes, these are really great bikes. They're based on the motors, the Ninja 1000 motor. I thought I had that unclipped. I don't. That one's waiting to go to. It's on its way to Houston. I'm just trying to find a truck for it, and trying to find a buyer for that one. Anyway, so that's that, guy. So here's where we begin, and this should be a neat ride. All right, stay tuned.